A landscaping company in Dallas made $31,000 more profit than their competitor last quarter. Same crew size, same service area, same number of jobs. The difference? One of them is pricing jobs wrong, and I'm about to show you exactly how. Here's what's crazy. Most landscaping business owners think they're profitable. They see revenue coming in, crews staying busy, and assume everything's fine. Then tax season hits and they wonder where all the money went. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to price every job for real profit, and I'll give you the complete pricing framework successful landscapers use, for free. Let's get into it. I just reviewed financials from 38 landscaping companies. Half were pricing jobs based on gut feel. That looks like a $2,000 job. The other half? Using a system. The gut feel group? Average net margin of 8%. Some were actually losing money on jobs and didn't even know it. The system group? Average net margin of 27%. Same types of jobs, same markets, exposed to the same fuel prices and labor costs. Now, before I show you the system, because it absolutely changes everything, I need to show you where most landscapers blow it. Because if you don't fix this first, no pricing formula in the world will save you. Here's what the mistake looks like. A landscaper gets a call for a full backyard renovation. He walks the property, eyeballs it, and says, "I can do that for $6,000. Why $6,000? Because the last similar job he did was around that. Felt right. 30 days later, the job's done. He pulls up his numbers. Materials came in at $2,200. Labor cost, $1,900. Fuel, dump fees, equipment wear, another $400. Total cost, $4,500. Profit, $1,500. 25% margin. Not bad, right? Wrong. He forgot to account for the 6 hours he spent on the estimate, the client meeting, the supply runs, and the half day his crew spent fixing drainage the client added mid-project. Real cost, $5,400. Real profit, $600. A 10% margin on a job that took 2 weeks. He would have made more working for someone else. So here's what's actually going on. Most landscapers track direct costs, materials, labor, maybe fuel. But they completely ignore what I call the hidden 30%. And I break this down in detail in the free guide, but here's the core concept. Every landscaping job has 3 cost layers. Layer 1, direct costs, materials, labor hours on site, equipment rental. Everyone tracks this. Layer 2, overhead allocation. Your truck payment, insurance, software, phone bill, office space if you have it. This exists whether you're on a job or not. It has to get covered somewhere. Layer 3, time costs. Estimates, client communication, travel between jobs, supply runs, callbacks. This is the one that kills landscapers. A company in Ohio tracked every minute for 90 days. They found that for every hour on a job site, they were spending 26 minutes on unpaid tasks related to that job. That's a 43% time tax nobody was billing for. The Chapter 2 pricing calculator in the free guide factors in all 3 layers automatically. You plug in your numbers once, and it tells you your real minimum price for any job. Grab it from the link pinned in the comments. Here's problem number 2. Everyone prices by the job. The smart landscapers price by the hour, then convert it to a job price. Here's what I mean. Most landscapers say a lawn install is about $4,000, but a $4,000 lawn install on a flat, clear lot with easy access is completely different from a $4,000 lawn install on a slope with rocky soil and a backyard you can only reach through a side gate. Same price. One job makes you $3,000 in profit. The other one loses you money. Here's how to fix it. Step 1. Calculate your loaded hourly rate. Take every cost your business has in a month, all 3 layers, and divide by your total billable crew hours. Real numbers from a landscaper in Georgia. Monthly costs, $22,000. Total billable crew hours, $480. Loaded hourly rate, $46 per crew hour. Step 2. Estimate actual hours honestly. Not best case, real case. Add 20% for the unexpected because something always comes up. Step 3. multiply, then add your profit margin on top. That Georgia landscaper started pricing this way. His average job price went up 19%. He lost a few price shoppers, but his profit doubled in 60 days. Chapter 3 in the guide gives you the exact formula and a calculator so you don't have to do this math by hand every time. The link is pinned in the comments below. Problem 3. You're afraid to charge what you're worth. I hear this constantly. If I raise my prices, I'll lose customers. Let me show you what actually happens. A landscaper in North Carolina was charging $35 per cut for weekly mowing, 42 accounts, revenue of about $6,000 per month. After costs, he was netting $1,900. He raised his price to $45, lost 8 clients. New numbers, 34 accounts, revenue $5,950. But here's the key. His costs dropped because fewer accounts means less fuel, less drive time, less equipment wear. New net profit, $2,700. 42% more profit. Fewer clients, less work, less stress. The clients who left, they were the ones who complained the most, paid the latest, and haggled on every invoice. The Chapter 4 pricing psychology section in the free guide shows you exactly how to raise prices without losing your best clients. There's a script you can use word for word. So here's the system the top landscapers use. Step 1. Know your loaded hourly rate, not a guess. The real number with all 3 cost layers included. Update it every quarter because fuel and labor costs change. Step 2. Estimate hours accurately. Track your actual time on the next 10 jobs. Most landscapers find they're underestimating by 25 to 40%. Step 3. Set a minimum profit margin and never go below it. 25% minimum for maintenance, 35% minimum for installs and hardscaping. If the numbers don't work, walk away. A bad job at a bad price is worse than no job. Step 4. Tier your pricing. Offer 3 options on every proposal: basic, standard, premium. The middle option should be your target price. Most clients pick the middle, some pick the top. Almost nobody picks the bottom. A landscaping company in Texas started using 3-tier proposals. Their average job value went up 31% without changing a single service they offered. Let me give you one more real example. Greenline Landscaping in Arizona. 5 crews, doing about 120 jobs a month. Revenue looked great, $89,000 per month. But the owner was taking home $4,000 on $1 million a year business. Here's what we found. He was underpricing installs by an average of 22%. His mowing contracts hadn't been adjusted in 3 years, despite fuel going up 40%. And he had 0 markup on materials. He was passing through costs at what he paid. Here's what changed. Repriced every service using the loaded hourly rate method. Added a 15% materials markup. Raised maintenance contracts 12% with a letter explaining increased operating costs. Lost 11 of his 108 maintenance accounts. New monthly profit, $19,000. Same crews, fewer headaches, nearly 5 times more take-home. I put together everything I just covered, plus a lot more, in a free guide. It's called The Landscaping Business Pricing and Profit System. Chapter 1 breaks down the 3 cost layers and how to calculate your real numbers, not the ones you think are right. Chapter 2 is the pricing calculator. Plug in your costs, it tells you your minimum price for any job. Chapter 3 gives you the hourly rate formula and job estimation templates. Chapter 4 covers pricing psychology, how to present prices so clients say yes at higher rates. Chapter 5 shows you how to track profit per job, so you know exactly which services make you money and which ones are draining you. The link is pinned right in the comments below. Scroll down, click it, completely free. Now I want to hear from you. How are you pricing your jobs right now? Gut feel, competitor matching, or do you have a system? Drop a comment below. I read every single one, and I'll tell you where you're leaving money on the table. If this helped, subscribe. I post new landscaping business strategies every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Go grab the free guide. Links pinned in the comments. Just scroll down and click it. I'll see you in the next one.